Okay, so we're just going to do a quick video on the progress of things and show you around. Obviously I've got a fridge freezer now because I complained and people are, oh, well you're complaining, you'll never get anything done. Slowly but surely, they were meant to be bringing me a washing machine as well. Not a washer dryer, which is annoying, but because they've plastered up the waste outlets, I need to get permission for that and then wait for them to drill the hole again and then wait for them to re-deliver it. It would have just been easier if they'd have left the washing machine here. Then they could just drill a hole. It's done. It's here already. You know, poke a pipe through. It's done. It's sorted. No, they just want to be a twat. Ignore the mess on top of the drawer. I'm going to try my best not to show anything in case there's addresses. I got that for £2.50 on the boot sale because I knew I had no furniture and I'd need chest of drawers. I need lots and lots of chest of drawers. Then of course we've got the skybox down there on the floor. Picture wall, and that I got for £1. That, which is I think a good bargain because it's like brass and metal and everything, and a nice old-fashioned atlas. It's all in Latin. Pictures that I saved with reflections, so you can't really see much of anything. And then the mirror, which I again saved from my old place. It was part of a antique chest of drawers, and yeah, I couldn't save everything, so I saved the mirror, Geordie LaForge over there, and then of course the sweet rack, which I had to save. It had sentimental meanings. Now I paid £10 for this, which is not bad for a chest of drawers to go right against the edge of my bed, which of course I saved my bed as well. It's a bit of a mess, ignore that, and the NRA on it, and the cup of tea which is following us around. Ooh, spooky. And the mess on the floor because I need to sort stuff out still. How am I doing a million edits? Well, I'm not. I'm pressing pause on the recording and then going quickly between the rooms, so you're not seeing it everywhere. That black covers was £5, and then there's TV that I got free with the Sky subscription, and the Connect which I saved, and then I got the Metallica one which I saved, and the other one I got for 10p off the boot sale. Fantastic, it's a Fender replica one. And then that painting which I got for £1 with another picture, with inside another picture. Unfortunately it fell off the wall. It's damaged itself a bit, which is really annoying because that's proper painting. It's signed, so I like it. It looks really nice, especially with the black border and then the bag, and then there's a mountain of old consoles. There's an Amiga CD32. There's some old Atari, like a really ancient Atari. And there's my PlayStation 1. And then there's games and things, but I've lost my PlayStation 2 and my old camcorder because I liked proper recording, because digital technology was not great. Let's just be honest about that, and the mess of other things, and the dance mats and other things that were in my attic. And of course my treadmill. And this fold-up desk, that's just a box, it's not a TV, was... Well, I paid £75 for everything, so if I've got my maths wrong on some of this, I apologise. Right, so £5 for that. There was £10 on the other unit. I think it was £10 on that. £10 on the sofas, sofa, with the cushions. £10 for 2 big carpets, which I was worried about carpets because carpets are expensive. So it's nice to be able to do carpet, which I haven't done yet. £20 on the display cabinet. I knew I would have stuff to display, so I wanted a display cabinet again. I mean, stuff that was in the attic and some stuff that I saved and some stuff that I got from the boot sale since. So, well, that I paid for £1 to drink, special Monster Energy. 10p for the weird bong drink dispensary thing. 10p for the circly thing behind it. Crappy free marketing things. Yeah, that's not the right sit for that. I did have 2 of these, what are they called, you know, lava lamps. That's the wrong seat for that, and no light either in it, the light bulb blue. Yeah, drinks, mixer, lots of bottles. These are from working at the festival, the Motorheads one and the Slayer one, which we couldn't give out to the customers, and they kept drinking so much, and they were hoping and expecting, but we couldn't give glass out. And at the end of the festival, after everything had closed and everyone couldn't go back there, you know, helping close down, there were a lot of them left over, and I asked for permission to have them, and they let me have them. So, you know, nice collectible glasses that everyone wanted, but, you know, only the staff got to have. Various, not necessarily as interesting bottles, but yeah, you got a bottle collection, you add bottles to it, I guess. A Bertie Bassett CD holder, an M&M thing. I got that for 10p on the boot sale as well. Michelangelo. I thought it looked a bit like the thing from TF2. So I thought, hey, it's interesting. Right, so collectibles that I was able to save. There's a lot of these Final Fantasy ones. We'll put our light on so you can see better. Tifa, the Chocobo. We got K9, which I got for 10p off the boot set. We got the Silvery Alien thing, which I got for free at an affiliate conference. We've got the guy from Star Wars, which I had from childhood, sat in the attic. We got the Iron Giant, which I bought off eBay. I can't remember the process of the things. They're already open, otherwise they'd be in the boxes. There were 5 of these little characters, so Final Fantasy 9, yeah, I was right first time, 9, and Riku from Final Fantasy 10. I can't remember her name from that. She's lost her foot, unfortunately, in transit and various things, so she's not the most healthy, unfortunately. Shopping.com thing on the bear, silver one. Then we've got mini selfie, and then the only one that I've actually professionally painted, it's like high gloss, well detailed, dry brushed and varnished and everything. It's the only one that I put all that effort into. Some of them are half painted, but you know, it's not finished painted level. Then of course they dated in Final Fantasy VIII, and Zell looking and perving on selfie, and then she got broken in transit as well, so sort of growing it out of her arm. And of course they're together in Final Fantasy VIII, Renera and Squall. There's guns on the side, I should add it back into it. And this is something entertaining I found. It's like the Flash Gordon one, where it goes upwards and backwards. Although the sand doesn't go upwards, but technically it goes upwards, so you have 1 minute to save your Flash. Even though that's not the scene, it's just where she's talking to him. And we got some Halo things that we got, and I found that on the boot sale as well, which was quite interesting. Was like 20p for a calendar thing. And we got some marketing stuff that we got free, and then that from childhood was free in the serial, I believe, although Thrust 2. Now that it's the future, do you regret the IS on your tailfin? Because it now says ISIS. Then we got bullets, and I've got 4 of them free companion things, just that the others are in storage elsewhere. Heineken and Bulmers from Ireland. I had to save it and bring it over. With the Magnus logo, because in Ireland they're the other way around. Because when they came here, Magnus stole Bulmers, so Bulmers were like, well, we'll steal Magnus. You know, because you stole our brand. Then there's the Sonosphere Cup, where we were working 5 days, and right at the start of the event I was like, you know, I'd like one of those, and I'm sure I offered her sexual favours if she got me one, but, you know, at the end of the weekend, on the last day, when you're like, she comes up and we're like, hey, you know, did you lose one of these cups? Did you say you lost one of these cups? And it's like, well, no, I didn't lose one, but I said I wanted one, and then, you know, it's like, well, did I offer that? And then, you know, nothing happened, but hey, I would have. Not that I'm a such for collectible or anything, but I would have. You know, she wasn't ugly, she was quite hot. I'm sure I suggested that from the start of the weekend, and got a Roland the Rats, tails, there's a heffalump behind them, cup which I've been given, and some collectible card things. They were 10p each for the various card sets, so you know. And then we got a couple more of the Final Fantasy collectibles which I bought off eBay, cheap, and obviously they were in mint condition but in transit and being stored in the attic and everything. They've wobbled up a bit and not been great. So, and a Harry Potter first edition which I got for 50p and is worth about £20, and a Silver Jubilee. So I paid 20p for the cabinet. 20p. £20 for the cabinet. 20p, that would be a bargain. And last but not least, we have this really flimsy little computer desk, which I paid £10 for. It was probably all its money, but I needed a computer desk, so yeah. So obviously I've got a lot of collectibles and things, and I'll need to sort of work out the room and fix it up, get the carpets down and try and make things better and find more room for things, because I need to store things better. So yeah, we're getting there. It's just, I shouldn't have had to spend all this money. I did have stuff before, but hey, you know, government. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.